Today I have to give Agnes some medication, so I thought it would be the perfect time to show you my favorite methods for how to give cats medication. I'm going to start out with my tried and true method. I'm going to put that on screen right now. For this method, you're going to take a squeezy treat, you're going to cut it to open up the top, and you're going to take the pill and actually put it down inside of the squeezy treat. You're going to squeeze up the squeezy treat a little bit and just try to make sure that the pill is covered by the treat. And then you're just going to feed your cat the treat. So start squeezing it up, and they're going to take both the lickable treat and the pill at the same time. After your cat has the pill inside of their mouth, keep squeezing up that squeezy treat. Your cat's going to be a little bit overwhelmed by the volume of squeezy treat, and they won't even notice that they took a pill. This works extremely well for Agnes. I will say that when I have to give her medication multiple days in a row, sometimes she gets a little bit too smart for this method, so that's when I try these other methods. I have to give her medication today, a little bit of anti-anxiety medication. So I'm gonna actually attach the camera to my neck so that way you can see exactly what I'm doing. When I have to give Agnes medication multiple days in a row, sometimes she gets a little too smart for me, so I've come up with this other method too. For this method, I have the capsule here. I'm just gonna open it up and then put the powder from the capsule inside. I already checked with my vet and they said that it was okay that I do this. Make sure with your vet that you can open up the capsule. Next, I'm gonna take some of the Purina Pro Plan probiotics. I have the Fortiflora ones and the Calming Care ones, and I find that both of them work really well. So the reason why I'm using this is actually not even for the probiotic part, it's for how stinky this powder is. This powder, I think they add liver extract and it smells so strong. You can see Steven already wants some, but this is not for him, this is for Agnes. These are kind of expensive. Another thing that you could add is powdered dried krill. I'm gonna put a little picture on the screen and I'll have it linked down below if you wanna try that. That is also super stinky, so that will help to entice your cat to eat it. Next, I'm gonna use squeezy treats again, just like I did for tip number 1. These ones are the Weruva Putty Pops. I would say these or the Churu brand lickable treats, those are my cat's favorites. So you're gonna take the lickable treat and squeeze it into the powders. You're just gonna try to mix the lickable treat with the powders, and you can just use the package of the lickable treat for this. This smells pretty strong from the Purina powder, and that will help to hide any smell of the medication, and it'll just make it more enticing for your cat. So I'm going to show you how I give this to my cat. Basically, I use the lickable treat as a spoon, and then I just feed it to her like this. If your cat still won't eat it like this, let me show you one other way. With this last way, you're going to use a really high value treat. These are the Weruva Tootsie treats, or I would also like to use the Purr Pops for this. With this last method, this is if they absolutely will not take the pills any other way. Let me show you. Steven is trying to get very involved, but what you will do for this last method is you will take the treat and then you'll take that lickable treat and put it onto the other treat. And then your kitty will just eat it as one. Another option to make it smell extra strong would be to take that powder mixed with the lickable treat and then to put more of that stinky Purina powder on top. You could do the same with the dried krill too. Do you have any tips of other ways to give your cats medication? Leave them in the comments below. Right at the end of this video, I'm going to insert some of the comments from previous videos about how you guys like to give your cats medications. If you found this video to be helpful, please give it a like and subscribe. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.